So we've been finding factors for the last 2 days. We are crooked. Let's be not crooked. Okay. Today we're doing the opposite. Who knows what a multiple is? What's a multiple, Gentry?
Multiple is a thing that can be like multiplied by a certain number too.
Okay, so like let's do the what are the multiples of 2?
2 and 1. 2. No, it's just 1.
Is 1 a multiple of 2?
1 and 2.
No.
Yeah.
What do I multiply 2 by to equal 1?
2.
2 times 2 is 1.
No, 1 times 2.
1 times 2 is not 1.
Nothing.
1 times
I mean,
1.
I can multiply 2 by 1/2 to equal 1. But in order for it to be a multiple, I need to multiply it by a whole number. Is 1 a multiple of 2? Is 2 a multiple of 1? So 2 can be a multiple of 1, but what isn't a multiple of 2? So what are the multiples of 2? What's 2 times 1?
2.
What's 2 times 2?
4.
What's 2 times 3?
6. We're just counting up and even.
Or just counting by 2s, right? These are all the multiples of 2. There's more. How many multiples are there of 2?
Thousands, billions.
Infinitely many multiples of 2. So how do I know when to stop?
Never.
I look at my assignment.
First 10.
Shouldn't you just
And it
never
says,
do it? Just
find
live your
the
life out
first
like that?
10 multiples. So we're going to find the least common multiple. We've been finding greatest common factor. Today we're doing the exact opposite. And we're finding the least common multiple. So we're going to do one that's not an example on your thing. And we're going to do one that is an example on your thing. So give me 2 random numbers that are not bigger than 10. 9,
7.
9, and 7. So let's find the least common multiple of 9 and 7. Okay, what's 1 times 9?
9.
2 times 9?
18.
3 times 9?
45. 54. 63. I get it
Right
now.
there.
72. And I get it. 81. So at 63, it would be 81, 90.
81 and 90. So that's the first 10 multiples. So I'm doing the first 10. Move 8th grade math out of the way. Okay,
Just go up to that.
we're going to go up to 10. We're going to do the first 10 because that's what we're doing on the assignment. What about the first 10 multiples of 7?
7, 14, 21. 7, 14, 21. 28. 30. No, not 35. 42. 49. 56. 63. 70.
Okay.
63.
Are there any numbers that are on both of these lists?
63.
How many common multiples do 7 and 9 have on the first 10 factor or multiples?
1.
Just 1. And which number is the lowest? Is 63 lower or is 63 lower?
63.
They're equal.
So the least common multiple of 7 and 9 is 63.
Lick 'em. Okay, I know how to lick 'em. I think I've already.
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't know. Let's do the example.
Lick 'em.
Let's do the least. Oh, that's why you're saying lick 'em. I'm like, wow, lick 'em. Least common multiple. How would
Say
we
that.
pronounce GCF? Gukuf? The gukuf and the lick 'em? Okay.
Combination.
So let's do the least common multiple of 12 and 18. So first I'm going to list the first 10 factors of 12.
12, 24.
Tayson Glazner, will you please come to the office? Tayson Glazner.
Okay, so let's do the first 10 factors of 12.
24, 36, 48, 50, 60,
and then there's 72. Wait, no.
84.
Yeah.
Yeah, 84.
96. 100.
20.
No, 108. 16. No, wait.
I'm at the point, once I get to like 84, actually, once I get to 72, I just start adding 12. 72 plus 12 is 84. 84 plus 12 is 96. 96 plus 12 is 108, and 108 plus 12 is 120. Because that's easier for my brain than I have a memory. Oh, we're dancing.
On Halloween, I'm gonna dance in something.
All right. Let's write all the multiples of 18. Well, not all the multiples of 18, because that would literally take us forever. But let's write the first 10 multiples of 18. That means we're going to have to think, aren't
This is
we?
gonna
I've done half of
be
it.
18, 36,
So we have 18,
48.
54.
36. So one trick I'm going to use is 18 times 3 is the same as 9 times 6. Right? So that'll help us. It'll double it. So what's the next one, Declan?
72.
90.
90.
108. And then 126.
Okay, so how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3.
We
4,
don't have to
5,
go any
6,
farther.
7. I know, but we're going to list the first 10.
Oh,
Because that's on your assignment. If you don't list the first 10, I'm going to mark it wrong. So we'll make sure we have them up here. But maybe you just write them off the board. 126 plus 18 is 144. How many do we have?
8.
Goodness gracious, it doesn't ever end. I know it's going to end with 180.
Oh, yeah.
180 minus 18 is 162. I went backwards.
ooh, that was hard.
Whew. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to circle the ones that they have in common. Which ones do they have in common?
36.
36. What else do they have in common?
72.
72.
108.
You're just trying to get the lowest one, so it's just 36.
Do we have any more in common?
We do.
If we kept going, 12 times 12 is actually 144. They would have that in common. But do I want the greatest common multiple?
No.
Is there a greatest common multiple? No, because they go on forever, right? That could be multiplied 12 times infinity and then 18 times infinity, and like there's no way. But can I find the least common multiple? What number that's circled here is the lowest?
36.
So what's the least common multiple?
36.
I cannot see the multiples.
What was that?
I cannot see the multiples.
You can't see it? I'll leave them there.
spotted an error. Started with example 2. Okay. No example.
That's because I deleted example 1.
Why?
Because I didn't want you to have that much work.
Okay.
Like, I delete stuff all the time, guys.
Can we get
So, on all of these, you're going to find the least common multiple. Now, do you need to list out 10 multiples?
No, you need to list out.
So, on this one, let's say I'm listing out the multiples of 12. Maybe it'd be a good idea to list out like 5. And then when I get to 36, what do? We stop. Because we can already see that they're the same. Do I need to go all the way up to 72 and have it match with that 72?
No. You just need to get going until you get the lowest common multiple. Basically, the first 25.
So sometimes the least common multiple, what is 9 times 7? 63. Sometimes the least common multiple is the two numbers multiplied together. Is that always the case?
No.
Is 12 times times 18, 36?
No.
Not even a little bit, right? 12 times 18 is a very large number.
Definitely higher than 100.
It's 180 plus 36, so that's 226. That's the 12 times 18. So that least common multiple there is a lot smaller. But if there isn't one that's smaller, if you get to them multiplied by each other, for example, like 2 and 3, what's the least common multiple of 2 and 3?
6.
6. Well, what's 2 times 3?
6.
6. Right? So when you have really, really small numbers, sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. But today's stuff is...
Like 7 and 8. No.
The least common multiple of 7 and 8 is probably 56.
Alright, let's get going. We have like 17 minutes.
You have 17 minutes. Let's get on it. It's not a super long assignment. Yeah, we had a quiz.
We've already done one.
See ya. Yeah, they're not that bad. Well, let's do the groups one. So we are going to do the groups. We're going to have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. So Kinsley's table, as usual, is group 1. Matthew and Isaac, you guys are small in numbers back there on table 2. Do you want me to butcher somebody from another table and stick them over there, or are you okay with just 2 of you? Gentry volunteers his tribute to go and be on that table, so they have more people. So Gentry, go be on table 2. So group 1, you're finding the least common multiple of 9 and 12. Do you need to write out 10 factors? Or 10 multiples? No. Just until as many as you need. Just write down as many as you need. Now, group 2, you are doing the least common multiple of 8 and 18.
Austin and McKinley Webb, please come to the office. Austin and McKinley Webb.
Group 3, so that's Kessler and Cora, your table. Group 3, and Jacqueline and Kig, you're all important, but yeah. Anyway, you're doing the least common multiple of 4 and 30. And I'll do table 4, and I'll do the least common multiple of 12 and 30. I already know what that one's going to be. Okay.
The first 3 on both of them aren't correct.
Okay, make sure you guys are working together. Table 1 isn't talking much. Do you see any numbers that are the same on both those lists? What did you find, Quincy? Okay, so what are numbers on both of those lists?
Okay, I got it.
Okay, you need to be doing this.
And then you can do this by little.
Alexa and Lucero Camacho, please come to the office to check out. Alexa and Lucero.
I think we did.
Well, what's 9? Okay, what's 9 times 6?
She gave us one of the hardest ones.
Actually, they'll come.
What's 9 times 8?
Okay. Copy the
Okay, do you guys see something on both of those lists? Alright, do we all have it?
Yeah.
Alright, table 1. What is the least common multiple of 9 and 12?
36.
36. So 9 times 4 is 36. 12 times 3 is 36. Table 2. What's the least common multiple of 8 and 18?
72.
7. That took you a little bit to get there, didn't it?
Yeah.
So 8 times 9 is 18, and 18 times 4 is 72. What's the least common multiple of 4 and 30?
60.
60. Interesting.
Same as yours.
And the least common multiple of 12 and 30 is also 60. Kind of interesting. Could the least common multiple ever be one of the numbers?
Yeah.
What about the least common multiple? Whoops. Hello.
Of 60.
Oh yeah, that's a multiple of 12 and 24. What would that be?
12.
24, because 12 times 2 is 24, and 24 times 1 is 24. So the least common multiple, could the least common multiple ever be smaller than one of the numbers?
No.
No.
Why would it be yes, Cora?
always double the.
It's always going to be at least as big, because 12 times 1 is 12. You can't have anything smaller than 12 and multiply it by a whole number.
Can I go ahead to the backwards?
Yeah, I think we're actually done, now that we've done the group one. Yeah, Gentry. You're not Gentry. I need to start giving you guys Tootsie Rolls when I mess up your names.
Do we write down all the numbers?
Yeah, you do need to write down all these numbers, but you don't need to do the work form. You can get each other's information. I'm totally down with that.
Mrs. Barlow,
Yes.
are you gonna give Kinsley a treat today or on Monday?
She can choose. I'm going to turn this off though.